Autobots, welcome to another part of Transformers Devastation.
The great ship of Nova Prime.
Your accent changed from Optimus Prime to like I can't even put a voice to that.
Smug, you do a terrible Optimus.
Remember the concept of voices for this part. Kind of important.
That's true. So someone needs to talk for Bumblebee. We need to get the squirreliest, most high-pitched, most crackly voice there is to voice Bumblebee.
Or in later movies and other stuff, just give him radio voices.
Did that start with the movies, or did the movies continue that?
I think, and I might be wrong, I think it started with the movies and it carried
The
over.
live
in
action
some other
movies.
series.
I can't really do a Bumblebee because I've
But
never
yeah,
heard him talk.
we're talking about how Megatron now
unless you want
has
to
the
play random
ferrotaxis.
radio noises.
Basically, a composition of all
Buzz,
Transformers' lost art and culture.
Lame.
So
I agree.
blowing it up will be, you know,
I'm
not a
speaking
good
for
thing to do.
Smug, who's quietly fuming.
I see.
Now, focus on how Sideswipe here says, well, we can't blow it up, can we? And then, I think, 2 scenes later, in terms of cutscenes, he goes to blow it up, and then Optimus is like, what? No, we're not blowing it up. So, between now and then, he changes his mind. You know, like anybody does.
Yeah, it's a normal human emotion.
But
I
it's,
mean,
he's a giant robot.
it's a normal emotion that is related to any sort of sentient being.
Did he just wait? Did Optimus just pull a Crash Bandicoot?
I was trying one of the special moves I bought from the shop.
I thought you were going to say the Mario spin.
Yeah, but he isn't floating in space, so
Up, Insecticons. I'm just gonna try and kill as many as I can.
dude, you need to get some bug spray.
They're giant robot bugs. This isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Where that can just, happen anyways.
So just get giant robot bug spray.
That's not a thing.
What you really need is to drive your cart through the bats without getting out of first place.
What?
Hey, and here we are. You know all the races in Mario Kart with bats. That's the first thing that came to mind for me. Which is very specific.
Yeah, another extremely specific weird thing from the mind of Smeared. But yeah, apparently there's some weird darkness here that you're just like, we'll deal with it later. Maybe.
It's that darkness, I thought that was the wall materializing and dematerializing.
If you were looking at the dialogue, they were talking about Optimus sensing some weird force of darkness that was here before.
Oh, so a force of darkness completely unrelated to the entire plot of the game. That they're just saying, that's fine.
No, it is related to the plot of the game.
Okay, good.
Oh boy. This is just going to be a thing, this entire playthrough, where I'm like, guys, that was important.
You know, I just realized. I just realized what exactly is Optimus's fuel source. It can't be just normal diesel gas. We would need an
Dude.
entire.
We've already talked about Energon. We know it's a thing.
So there
Oh, I was
Energon
about to
gas
say
stations?
he's solar powered, but that works. Energon.
Energon.
Oh, we got one of Starscream's logs, but since we don't want a whole... We already know what that's probably going to be about. How just one of his numerous plans of taking over the Decepticons.
Really? What if it?
That's true.
You sure? What if it was for that picnic he wanted to plan?
Starscream
Yeah.
plans no picnics.
He was planning the picnic so that he could poison Optimus.
Megatron.
That's what I was about to say, if you gave me the chance.
No, you weren't, but yeah, stop everything you're doing, cause Soundwave's entered the scene. Literally just the best Decepticon forever.
Hey,
I
tiny
like
robot.
that they gave him some really cool cutscene because they are also aware that he's the best.
But every Transformer special battle has a special cutscene. It's what gives a charm. But he just has one of the best battles in the game. It's just so cool. Also, we're also fighting his cassettes. So, yeah.
So we're fighting music now?
Yeah, but you can't fight music, man. You'll try, but you know. But yeah, we're only fighting 2 of his cassettes because he's not being serious right now. Oh, I'm sorry, Soundwave. I'm really sorry to do this to you, buddy.
So, basically, you're fighting the Summertime Loving tape.
Yes, and I'm winning. But yeah, he only sent out 2 cassettes. He was only at like half health, and Megatron's like, dude, I kinda need you back.
Right.
So after beating him up, he just leaves.
Yes, he does. I mean, he has better things. He doesn't want to fight us for the sake of fighting us. He always follows what Megatron says.
True. I mean, he could be working on his next new mixtape, so...
Which will probably be ordered
That's insulting. He's already worked on all of his mixtapes because he's so efficient.
Exactly. Just before Megatron even ordered, like, Soundwave, where is that mixtape that I ordered? Then he just points to a literal closet of just every possible mixtape he could make. Soundwave would do it. He'd anticipate he'd do it efficiently, and he'd do it with that awesome, cool vocoder voice of his. Just so cool.
Oh, so Soundwave's a fan of autotune, is he?
Well, it's one of the best type of autotunes, which is another sin in the movie, where Michael Bay literally was the decision. Apparently, the decision came up like, should we give Soundwave his literally iconic vocoder voice, which everybody remembers and loves? And he was like, nah.
Why would he? Why?
I don't know. It wouldn't be hard to do. It's literally the thing that, like, apart from the cassettes and the fact that he doesn't transform into any vehicles, just the voice is what makes everybody remember Soundwave most of all, and you don't give him the voice?
It sounds kind of
He
counterintuitive.
doesn't transform at all.
He transforms into a boombox. A giant boombox, but he doesn't have a vehicle form because he's a special type of transformer that doesn't have a vehicle mode. At least in this continuity.
Right.
So yeah, and he has way more cassettes, but we'll see. I guess 6 of them. 6 of them later.
That's a credit scanner? Huh. I didn't know Optimus worked in finance.
I mean, somebody gotta make
Okay.
it.
You complain about my lame jokes.
Yes, I do. But unlike with you, just you sometimes come up with things where I'm just like, I can work with. But this is just par for the course. It's almost like I've specifically brought Lincoln in so he can do this. Which is a stupid decision, but somehow we always manage to make it work. I mean, look at our Mario Land thing.
Yeah, I like it. No, as in actually look at it.
Yes.
Stop this video and go and watch that video right now. It's only 2 parts.
It's 3. I would put an annotation here, but those don't exist anymore.
They don't? Oh,
No,
man.
there's the slidey ones that come across the top of the screen.
Yeah, but no, those are slightly separate things. But the annotations as they are now, basically any annotation that was put before it was gone, it stays up, but I can't put any more. So yeah, none of that.
I love how Optimus is driving like it's big rigs.
Nah, if it's big rigs,
he's
we make
over
them
the
into
road.
floor.
No, it's Big Rigs because he's the only truck that's moving.
Nice.
Ah man, but yeah, Megatron's unleashed the Insecticons on us, so just gotta deal with a little bug problem.
With a giant
That's
throwing
true.
hammer.
Yes, a giant ice hammer. Oh, I'm sorry, cryo hammer. Just using official terms here.
It's like we're watching the Ant-Bully, except all the ants are giant robots.
If they're giant robots, doesn't that defeat the purpose of what the movie talks about?
That's true. I mean, they live in a world of even gianter people.
Yep.
But then that means that we'd have been made small to begin with.
Yeah, we are really small compared to the ants. Well, actually, no, I'm lost.
Yeah, see,
The ants are giant robots. We are the size of small people compared to the giant. Because if the ants are giant, the frame of reference for them being giant is us, which means we have to be small.
I keep
But this-
dodging instead of transforming because they're the same button.
Well, you're dodging, so that's good.
Yeah, it's good that I'm not getting shot, but still.
And it looks really cinematic. You should have actually just pretended you were doing it on purpose because it looks awesome.
Yeah, I guess, but whatever. I managed to do a side mission real quick. Some of the side missions are kind of bullcrap. Some of them are doable. I do some sometimes. I decide to skip others.
I want to continue this conversation about the giant robot ants. But
Really?
Yeah, but you probably want to be more on topic.
What is the topic right now? We're just slaying Insecticons. If anything, what you're doing is somehow more on topic than anything I could bring up right now.
So the ants. The giant robot ants. And we are small because we're the frame of reference, we got that. But because the movie's themes need to continue to work, that means that in their worlds, they need to be even larger people.
I mean, technically we do have the combiners.
That's true. So a universe where everyone is the size of not everyone is the size of Unicron.
Okay, but that's like a planet as opposed to a small truck thing.
Okay.
I think that's going a bit far. If anything, just say Devastator. Remember?
Yeah, everyone's the size of Devastator, and then the ants. So in this movie, in this hypothetical movie, one of the Devastators ends up becoming a Minicon.
But okay, a minicon is actually a thing. But in this case, if that's a minicon, does that mean that? Are you using that in the case of comparison? Because in that universe, this would be a minicon then.
Okay. No.
Yes, because
No.
you just because
No matter how small the giant robots are, they're still giant robots. Which means the minicons will be smaller, so he'll be smaller than the giant robot head.
That's a pretty door.
yeah, thanks for your
Okay, so-
contribution, Behemoth.
Yeah, we're trying to talk about the new bestseller movie here. Movies don't go on the bestseller list, but you know what I mean.
Right. Wow.
So the
continue.
minicon ends. So the minicon. The main character is a minicon. He becomes a minicon, and he has to integrate with the regular sized giant robot to learn that they are worth something. They aren't just there for devastators to destroy for fun.
Okay.
And he learns that by joining up with one of the giant robots because he's a minicon and getting some new weapon to destroy someone who went to their planet to dig for oil. And there you go, environmental message as well.
But they use I guess they can convert oil into energy and transform that into energon just to eat.
Yeah. So in this movie universe, the jelly beans are actually is actually oil, which means that someone is trying to steal their jelly beans.
So it's
And
beam
that's
movie.
yes, that's the no. It's no. The thing is, you're trying to dilute my themes by
Or
making
is
it
that what I'm
memes.
doing?
Yeah, it's themes, not memes. Put it on a banner that
I
says
haven't
themes,
done
not memes.
anything. I have done nothing wrong. I'm just talking about the plot of B-movie. I mean, come on.
Wow.
Look, they're all swarming to go and just congratulate me on my brilliant idea.
If it was B
I don't
movie,
think that's
one
it.
of the if it was B movie, then actually this concept is really cool. So I'll just call out that right now. That's awesome. You're just flying through the giant corridor. I mean,
For some reason,
what
my
you're
thing
doing
isn't
right
working.
now, yeah, you were just completely messing up the mood. But no, this is cool. The thing is, if this was B movie, one of the minicons would date one of the Devastators.
That would be a pretty sight.
No,
Yes,
I
it
don't
would
think
be.
pretty is the actual word I'd use here, but you know.
It's beautiful.
No, just
And-
I
and-
know I at risk of talking about B movie more than I need to. The guy, that guy I don't remember the name of. You know, the guy who's basically the only one with any sort of common sense of what the hell kind of universe he is in right now. I love
I've
that
never
guy.
watched. I've never watched B movie, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I've watched enough of it. But it's one of the numerous movies that I watched, like the middle of it, but not the beginning or the end.
Okay.
I watched all
Yeah,
of it.
Lincoln.
You
You start talking now.
It wasn't
contribute.
It wasn't really that bad, but the plot was a bit subpar.
No,
Really?
No one was
Trying
saying
to
it was
sue the
ba-
human
okay.
race for stealing your hoodie is subpar?
Okay. I was about to say, no one is saying the B movie is bad, and it's fine to find something wrong with it. But out of everything you could choose to find wrong with the B movie, you chose the plot.
Not just the plot, but the whole relation with the florist.
Okay,
How
that
did
is
it work?
something.
And plus-
Before we continue, because I know this is just going to be a conversation and a half. Now,
We've already finished the conversation and we're approaching the half.
anyways, it's time to fight Scrap now.
No. Ugh.
It's an ancient Insecticon that's, you know, bigger than the rest, holds sway over the rest of the Insecticons.
And he's getting his
Right
hand
now, he looks.
He's getting his butt handed to
Yeah,
him.
Well, I don't
he's
know why
playing-
I'm using the swords. Everyone knows just use the hammer, man. Or maybe I'm just showing diversity. I'm back to the hammer. Okay, I guess just like I was just showing off the swords, just like, yeah, I have swords.
Does he want
Right
to
now,
get
he's
his-
playing like Scrap.
Oh no! Okay.
That actually looked kind of cool aesthetically. When you're like just getting crushed by the side of the wall.
Anybody else think of the Pokemon Vikavolt?
No,
I mean,
it's going way too fast.
It's based off the same animal.
Yeah, but that's actually going. I mean, I already said the joke, so yeah.
I actually didn't get it until you said it was a joke. I thought that was just another. Oh, I managed to freeze him. Oh well, that's just a mess. I can't tell what's going on there.
So you're clipping through the floor there.
I thought you
Yeah,
were
so
flipping
now
through
it's-
the grapnel. Find the plasma core.
Where? What? Why'd you say it like that?
Really?
Yeah, why'd you say it like that?
Yeah, really.
Find the computer room. Find the plasma core.
Look, man, you first off, you're going to either have to say it well within Vector's voice range, or just have it be an actual computer room. It doesn't work otherwise.
Things I do.
Things you need to do better.